What's up everybody, this is Marian from Geek Culture, here with you for another fantastic Geek unboxing. And this time, we have the one, the only Cyberpunk 2077 Collector's Edition. So yeah, you might have heard of this game for quite some time. I mean, it's been around since 2013, but we're here today. It's finally here, yay! Yeah, so here we are to unbox, finally, the Collector's Edition of Cyberpunk 2077, and let's get to it, shall we? Okay, so we're bringing this box front and center. As you can see, the sleeve is all decked out in that nice yellow, neon yellow kind of coloring that we've constantly seen in all the trailers, posters and whatnot. Yep, as you can see, there's V here, main character of the game. That's you and me and V. And forget that, yep, let me just turn it around. As you can see, so this is basically the outer section of the Collector's Edition. Let me just turn it over to the side here. So you can, if you notice, kind of, if you look closely, you can kind of see the outlines of like a building. So in a sense, they kind of designed this cover to resemble that of a building in Night City, which is pretty cool, I think, like a skyscraper, so to speak. But yeah, let's just open up this little section here so you can see a little bit more of what's inside. And here we go. Okay, so as you can see, there's a little bit more of that building-like structure on the outer design here. So let me just turn it around once more. And as you can see, it kind of looks like an apartment, one of the apartments in Night City. And yeah, once you play the game, you'll kind of understand why it looks like this, but there's no spoilers or anything here, it's just really cool design. So yeah, so before we get to the nitty-gritty of things, there are actually a couple of things that come at the top of the box. So first item here is, you can see this is a patch set of the various gangs of Cyberpunk 2077. So there are 7 main gangs and their details are in here. I'm gonna let you just pause the video so you can just take a look. But yeah, so the 7 different gangs, and the final patch over here is the CD Projekt Red logo. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, so I'll just leave this to the side. And then we have the game. So this is the PS4 version of Cyberpunk 2077, and this is the main box that'll, the main retail box that it will come with. And yeah, let me just open it up a little bit for you. So we kind of slid it open just to see what's inside. So this is the game, this is the cover. This is the game. Yep, very nice PS4 box, standard, kind of standard looking, but it's pretty cool. Then it also comes with a set of 3 postcards, one for different locations. You can send it to your family, friends, relatives, loved ones, you know. Yep, you can write your stuff here, stamps and all that. Cool. There's also a map of Night City, and voila. So this is Night City in its entirety. This is the main location of where you'll be playing the game. As you can see, there are 6 districts, each of which they look pretty distinct from one another. And yeah, you can put it up in your room as like a poster if you want to like flex to your friends and whatever. And finally, there's a world compendium which gives you a brief look at Night City itself. Yeah. So with that out of the way, here's what you get in the game case itself. So you have 2 discs, a data disc for installation, as well as the game disc to boot up and play the game. You also have a sticker pack, as well as instructions on how to download some additional digital content for the game. We'll tell you what the contents of those are, as well as a welcome note to Night City. So the coolest thing about this game case is that it comes with a reversible cover. So when you take it out, you actually have male V on one side and female V on the other side. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah, this box kind of looks like an apartment of sorts in Night City. Even at the top, they didn't waste any space in design. So you can see here there are vents for like air conditioners and stuff like that. Typical things that you would see at the top of an apartment building in the city. There's also like car park-like looking things, or maybe kind of look like helipads, I'm not really sure, but yeah. Just little things that add up, that give this box alone a lot of character, which is cool. Alright, so now we're done with that. Let's get into the main unboxing, shall we? Alright, so with that out of the way, let's get to the piece de resistance, everything else. So, back to this beautiful, beautiful box. As you can see, this is all just an outer sleeve. If I were to take my hand and just lift it like this, voila, you have everything else. So yes, this is the same design as the previous cover that you've seen. All that nice, awesome looking aesthetic of that apartment design. And now, let's remove this top lid for you. Alright, here we go. So as you can see, I'm a little bit too short for this, so forgive me if you can't see my face, but here we go. So there are two main compartments here. Let me just tilt this over so you can kind of get a look. So yeah, it's crowning, yay. So yeah, let's get this out of the way first. I believe this is the... Please stand by. Get this out of the way. This is the box for, I believe it will be the art book, pins, patches, and all the other little trinkets. Right, so beautiful cardboard box here that has the Cyberpunk logo. Yep, all decked out in yellow and black again, with a nice little handle at the top, as you can see. Alright, so let me just open this up. So, oh wow, pretty, huh? I like this. Okay, so what we have here is a bunch of cool stuff. So, while I'll get to this in a bit. Let's take a close look here. So, this little portion here is, I believe, actually my favorite part, my personal favorite part of this collector's edition, because this is essentially a printed out plaque of everyone at CD Projekt Red that worked on Cyberpunk 2077. How awesome is that? So yeah, you kind of have a little piece of everyone at CD Projekt Red to bring along with you if you buy the collector's edition. So that is a really nice touch here. So it's a nice little nod to all the hard work, all the blood, sweat and tears they kind of put on, especially during this crazy pandemic period, and obviously over the past almost 10 years that they've been working on this game. So it's nice to kind of see all their efforts essentially immortalized in this little space here. So yeah, good job CD Projekt Red. With that out of the way, here is basically almost everything else in the collector's edition. So what we have, the big boy over here, this is the art book of Cyberpunk 2077. Really nice hardcover book, really nice, smooth, kind of almost felt like casing. Yeah, this kind of serves as a really nice coffee table book if you want to like spend your weekend mornings just reading with a coffee or tea by the side. Yeah, so if you were to take a look, kind of flip through it, you will essentially get a glimpse of everything in Night City, from all the different districts, the denizens, gangs, important NPCs, Johnny Silverhand, so on and so forth, vehicles, monsters, and cybernetic upgrades. So yes, pretty detailed stuff. If you want to learn more about the lore of Cyberpunk 2077, this art book is one of the best things that you can get from the collector's edition. Okay, so let me just put that to the side. And yes, we have the steelbook case, so you can actually place your game discs from the regular game case over and store it here, or if you want to just put this out for display. It's really pretty as well. Cyberpunk 2077 logo right here. Look, it's just really nicely done. Very nice production quality here. Awesome stuff. And look, this little plasticky thing. This is a guide to Night City, which is encased very nicely thematically in a nice little evidence case. So yeah, as you can see, it's been authorized by essentially the Night City Police Department, or the NCPD for short. The detective that commissioned this was Detective River Ward. He's one of the NPCs in the game. You'll meet him shortly. I shall not mention any more spoilers other than that, but yeah. So if I were to open this, It's basically a... Alright, so really nice packaging. Probably don't want to throw this because yeah, it's cool looking. So yeah, this little booklet is another guide to Night City. Shows you all the different aspects of Night City in a small gazetteer like style. So you can kind of read it from the POV of one of the people who live here. Really cool. Make your Night City dream come true. Really nice lettering and all that. Awesome stuff. And yes. And you know, just to kind of roleplay a little bit, let me just put this back in the evidence case because you don't want to, you know, get it dirty and all. Okay, so there's 4 little box thingies here. What are they, right? So, first one. This is a keychain that features one of the cars in Night City. Really pretty. Yeah, you can, I mean you can put your keys on it, that's why it's called a keychain. Next one is another patch set. So, slightly bigger patches from the ones that we've seen earlier. A closer look at what these things look like. So the Samurai logo patch. I believe this is the NCPD and just a regular Night City logo patch. So if you're a biker like Zaki, yeah, you can put this on your jacket. Awesome stuff. So this is a sticker pack, another sticker pack featuring all the different corporations of Night City. So aside from the various gangs, there are also mega corporations in Night City. These are the guys that essentially run the city because they have cash and power. Yeah, you can kind of shameless plug. All right, there's other stickers for different brands in Night City. Obviously they're all fictional, but they have a lot of character. Put a really nice spin on things, and again, really nice to put on your laptop, your bike helmet or whatnot. Yeah, so lots and lots of stickers that you can decorate your stuff with. We have some lapel pins. So, yep, Night City Heat. I believe that's a sports team. Correct me if I'm wrong on this. Leave it in the comments below. And there's also the pin for Militech. Militech is another mega corporation. These are the guys that essentially develop the weapons for the denizens of Night City and beyond. So this little section here where all the signatures are at, you can actually put your steelbook case here if you want to safekeep them for some reason. Yeah, so it's another nice way to kind of store your game case. You can even store the regular game case here. So yeah, if you want to just display this section, you can absolutely do that as well. So that's really fun, really nice. So that is all we have for this box here. The actual piece de resistance is right here. All right, a styrofoam box with Cyberpunk logo on it. There you have it, guys. Don't forget to, I'm just kidding. So anyway, this is the statue of, let me just show you. All right, and here we go. Beautiful. So what we have, base plate. Let's get this out. Made of a really strong, I'm gonna say resin material, but again, correct me in the comments down below. Really pretty. So yep, this is just a roadside. Yep, really nice detailing here. Oh my god. Yep, see a little nice bag here, strewn clothes and takeout boxes, and yep, cup of I'm gonna call it coffee or cola, soda, and then there's a blaster here, a pistol, and obviously the Cyberpunk 2077 logo. And of course, sorry, there's another little groove here where you're gonna slot in a V. I think this is the bike. Okay, but yeah. Okay, slot it down there. Okay, so this is the second part of the set piece. This one consists of the bike that V rides on, smashing against, or rather impaling, crashing into a I'm gonna say a corpo hitman. Really nice detailing again. Look at the little chrome-like paint job over here. Yep, tons of decals on the side. Even if you can look closer at the a little fella. No, if you take a closer look at the corpo guy here, there's a nice bit of his very nice expression, really well painted, lots of detail. You're gonna hear a lot of detail because this thing is detailed to a T. Really nice. Oh yeah, you don't trying to move the wheels because they don't move. And what you're gonna do is this little groove here, you're gonna slot it down here on this side, so it kind of looks like he is getting smashed onto the ground like this.
That's gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt. And finally, linchpin is V himself. So, as the game's main protagonist, looking all badass like he should. Yep, and this is made of like a rubber material, very different from the solid resin material here. Kind of providing kind of a nice bit of contrast. Even his rifle's sling is also made of a rubbery material, which is really cool. And yes, really angry looking V here with his dual pistols. And yeah, so this, as you can see on his sneakers, there's on the underside of one of his shoes, there is a pin here that you need to slot into. So if you can see on the bike, there is a little hole down here which you will insert V's foot into. Alright. So it kind of looks like this. Okay. So you might want to apply some glue just in case, but regardless, this is a really beautiful piece. As you can see, really intricately detailed. Yep. So this is basically V multitasking. He's killing off one enemy while he's already making his way to gun down another. And that is the essence of Cyberpunk 2077, guys. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, obviously this is the centerpiece of the collector's edition. This is a really beautiful rendition of V in action, and it kind of shows the essence of the game. And I think it kind of makes me want to play it a little bit more. What do you think, Zaki? Alright, that's the way. So before we forget, this statue measures about 25 centimeters or 10 inches. Speaking of which, you're gonna love this game. And so we've come to the end of the unboxing of the Cyberpunk 2077 Collector's Edition. And just for information, this beast of a box retails for the price of around $250 US or 389 Singapore dollars. And for what you're paying, you're getting a literal treasure trove of goodies from the Cyberpunk universe that you can deck out your clothes and your room and your dog and your fridge. You get the drift. But yeah, so it's a really beautiful package, and we have to say this is one of the most comprehensive collector's editions possibly in all of gaming so far. We never know, we'll see. But yeah, kudos to CD Projekt Red and everybody else that contributed to the making of this collector's edition. So we've come to the end of our video. We do hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, maybe give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, maybe click the subscribe button down below and maybe smash that bell icon for more geeky updates, tidbits, and more unboxings like this one. Also, if you yourself are getting the collector's edition, or more importantly are playing Cyberpunk 2077, maybe drop us a comment below to let us know your thoughts. And with that in mind, this is Marion from Geek Culture signing out. Yahoo!
Bro, that was my line.
Hey, dude, I was just reading from the script. It says in the script,
No, but still.
Ah.
But who's mine, man?